Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So as you can see, we're going on a little bit of a hike. And by a little bit of a hike, we're just going out the end of the driveway. Dad's picking me up. We're going to go down to Muldoons Diesel Performance. We're going to pick up the truck and the race truck, that is. And the reason we're walking is I don't want Dad to have to drive his 2000. God damn it. Oh, that's him. All right, so that was him. But as you can see, the driveway is complete shit. It is potholes, it's mud. This one's really bad. Yeah, I've been driving around this son of a bitch. Needless to say, Dad and I are gonna have to touch that up here come the spring. Squirrel. Here's some more potholes we got. Just as you can see, the driveway is absolutely atrocious. So Dad and I are actually probably gonna try and touch that up this spring. By try, I mean we're going to. So till then, you know, wintertime, the driveway usually gets tore up anyway. Not this bad, but it's been a few years. So rather than do that, we'll just muddle through. We'll drive the white truck a lot and all that. So, all right, so we're gonna head down and get the race truck, and there we go. See, it would be absolutely filthy just driving back there. Avondale Natural, oh, a juice bar, gluten-free. Now, why is the gluten-free part different? Did it used to be gluten-friendly, or, I mean, what happened? Alright, so as you guys can see, actually let me shut the hood stack off there. It's kind of echoey in here, but I'm sorry, but no interior, that's what you got. So we got the race truck back from John. He was kind of busy, he had customer's truck to look at and all that, so trying not to hold him up too much, but we discussed everything, and you know, it kind of sucks that we couldn't find that, you know, whatever you call it. We couldn't find that thing that was absolutely wrong, so we don't know if maybe something happened in the converter. Well, we know something happened in the converter, but we're not sure what exactly. So we're just gonna have to try it. Maybe we'll drive it a little bit, pull the pan, check the filter and all that kind of stuff. So we are gonna be getting rid of the factory 68 RFE cooler up front. So when we do that, then after we do that, I should say, which maybe we'll do that tomorrow, I don't know, but then I'm going to drive it to work probably for the next few days and just see what happens. Then we'll pull the pan, take a look at the fluid and the filter, just, you know, that way we know the converter's not coming apart for whatever reason. Again, John says he has heard of people having trouble with the quad discs, but he himself has not. So that's one thing. The hood stack, like I said, we're probably like a quarter of the way home. The hood stack is fucking awesome to drive with. I love it. I'm getting up next to Priuses and stuff and just a little puff of smoke, and they're kind of like, you know, get up next to a truck, they'll give you a thumbs up. People don't, that, and then you get other people, they don't know what the hell to think. So I definitely need to order another valve, so that way I can have it completely blocked off from the rear exhaust, which I think will make it quite a bit louder in here. So I'm gonna finish driving home. Maybe it'll probably be by the time we get home that I check in with you. But yeah, so we got the truck back, and she's performing as she should. Feeling great, ready to rock and roll. Good deal. Good deal. So now, it's funny, now that this truck's back, all the trucks at the house are running except for the newest one. Fucking Caitlin's the only one that doesn't run, and she's the newest. And the least amount of miles, as a matter of fact. Just a little interesting tidbit. All right, I decided to stop and weigh the truck where me and Dad weighed both our trucks together. We'll see what she weighs without the interior. If you guys remember when we brought the truck back from Florida at the very beginning of making videos, we weighed the truck and it was like 6750, I want to say. So let's see what she weighs now. Oh wow, 6380 currently. All right, well, that's what, 400 pounds difference. I guess that's the interior, the seat, all that kind of stuff. Too bad that that weight's coming back. So there you have it. 6380 is what she weighs in her current form. Does sound good just idling there. She's back. Yeah, the hood stack definitely sounds cool when you're driving it, and man, on the highway this thing can be a fucking rocket. It was definitely enjoyable. One thing, the suspension up front here is definitely too low. As you guys would have seen when we took the truck to Muldoons, we had trouble getting on that trailer we had and had to remove this lower valance, which is fine because we're probably going to change that bumper out anyhow. But just driving the truck, for the most part, it was fine. But if you hit anywhere where the road was choppy or, you know, bad, it bottomed out. It was horrible. So I think we're going to end up putting the factory springs back in it. All right, so the GoPro battery just died. But I was saying about the springs in the front, it definitely sits too low. The truck was bottoming out when we went over some construction and just really bad, like, pothole type things, and it's just too low. So I think we're actually going to put the factory springs in it. If you look at the truck, let me try and... If you look at the truck, and I don't know that you're going to be able to pick up on it with this, but it definitely has a little bit of a rake to it. So I think when we put the factory springs back in it, it'll probably raise it up and we'll be good again. It should be nice and level. But it's just, I definitely made it too low when I cut the coils on this. It looks good. I mean, it looks like a two-wheel drive truck, which is pretty cool. But we got to do something about the front there. I don't know that that's going to be immediate. That'll probably be down the road a little bit, but it's something that I think we should address. Because the goal with the truck is, hey, if they have a dyno day that's an hour away, we'll drive this truck. That's why the radio's still in it and all that. But it's not going to be a trailer queen truck by any means. I want to drive the truck at least for this year. When we get, you know, a little more serious, eventually it'll end up just on a trailer only, but we're not there yet, that's for sure. I mean, yes, we are making 4-digit power, but for how long, who knows. And the truck, we weighed the truck. You know what, let me grab I got the weight slips out. So if we look with a 3/4 tank of fuel, it actually weighed 6680, and that was on March 3rd last year. So almost exactly a year ago. We're only off by about a week. But it weighed 6680. Now it weighs 6380. Funny, exactly 300 pounds difference. But this is with a 1/4 tank of fuel. So really all that interior stuff didn't weigh that awful much. Yeah, 300 pounds, you figure that's what? They say every 100 pounds is a 1/10 of a second, not 1/10, 100th of a second, I think it is. So, anyway, it doesn't matter. That's all well and good, but like I said, the interior's going back in. When we took the truck to the track, most of that interior stuff was out already. I mean, there was a couple of the plastic panels, but they don't really weigh anything. The passenger seat was out. So I'd say, let's call it 6,400 pounds the truck weighed when we dragged it, and with me in it, that makes it 6,600 pounds. So there's definitely room for improvement there, but we're going to put the cage in, which is going to add some weight, probably another at least 100 pounds, I'd guess. So anyhow, god damn it, light's trying to get me. So I'm just happy to have the truck back. We're going to fix that cooler. We're actually going to delete, where is it here? This upper cooler here. That's the factory 68 RFE cooler, so we can get rid of these lines and all that kind of good stuff. These lines here. And we'll just run our aux coolers. I was talking to John. He thinks that, cooler flow was at spec, which I think he said is 2 quarts in 30 seconds. He said it was right on the money, but we're going to get rid of this little cooler up here. I don't know that it's doing much good anyway. We'll just run our 2 auxiliary coolers behind the truck. That'll get rid of some lines and all that kind of stuff. But on the ride home, the trans felt great. It was shifting the way it should. I mean, hard, firm shifts. And John even said himself, he says, I got on it, and he says it's fast. He says it's making some power, which we know. But I said, yeah, it kind of lights the tires off pretty quick, doesn't it? And no, I had it in 4-wheel drive. I didn't want to run the chance of, messing up the truck, which is understandable. But anyway, so we're going to be in contact with him, like I said before. After probably a few 100 miles, we're going to pull the pan, check the filter, just see what's going on, make sure we don't still have an issue, seeing as how we couldn't really find that smoking gun, and go from there. But the plan is I want to get the roof done and get these damn holes all fixed up here, so that way the truck's looking right. Not going to be leaking water, because as you guys probably remember, we pulled that adhesive or whatever off before. But we're going to get that done at the body shop, and then it'll be time for the cage. Hopefully by then Caitlin will be wrapped up, and as you can see, the saran wrap seems to be working with the oil. Doesn't look like any more surface rust. But needless to say, once we get Caitlin out of here, we can get the race truck back in, and we can start putting the cage in it. The body shop guys, I think they told me they'd probably have the truck a week to do the roof. I think I'm just going to have them do it. That way it's done. It's not my problem. It would be a hassle for me to weld it up anyway. So that's kind of the update, guys. Sorry there wasn't a little more meat to the upload, but had to run to Newcastle and grab the truck. But luckily she's back. She's good. She's running good. I mean, I'm happy. We got all the trucks here, and like I was saying earlier, the only one that's not movable is the newest one here with the least amount of miles. Go figure. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this upload. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next video. Get out in your garage, get the wrenching on your truck,